In a world filled with uncertainty and challenges, where the winds of fate can shift in an instant, how do we find our footing? How do we navigate the tumultuous seas of life with grace and resilience?
Welcome to a world where the challenges of today become the stepping stones to a brighter tomorrow. Welcome to the wisdom of Epictetus. Let's delve into one of Epictetus's most famous quotes. It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters.
This profound statement encapsulates a fundamental principle of Stoic philosophy, the concept of internal locus of control.
Epictetus emphasizes that external events and circumstances are beyond our control. They are indifferent and may happen regardless of our desires or efforts. However, what truly matters is our response to these events, the way we interpret, perceive, and act upon them. At its core, this quote underscores the importance of focusing on what is within our sphere of influence, our thoughts, attitudes, and actions, rather than expending energy on things beyond our control. By accepting the inherent unpredictability of life and recognizing that we cannot always change external events, we empower ourselves to direct our attention and efforts toward what we can control, our responses. Epictetus encourages us to cultivate resilience, inner strength, and wisdom in the face of adversity. Instead of being swept away by emotions like anger, frustration, or despair when faced with challenging situations, we have the capacity to choose a more constructive and virtuous response.
This might involve maintaining a sense of calm, practicing patience, seeking solutions, or finding meaning and growth in difficult experiences.
Furthermore, this quote highlights the importance of perspective and interpretation. The same event can be perceived differently by different individuals based on their beliefs, values, and mindset.
By adopting a Stoic perspective, we can train ourselves to view obstacles as opportunities for growth, setbacks as learning experiences, and hardships as tests of character.
In essence, Epictetus's quote serves as a reminder of our agency and responsibility in shaping our own lives. While we may not have control over external events, we have the power to choose how we respond to them.
By cultivating resilience, wisdom, and virtue, we can navigate life's challenges with grace and dignity, ultimately leading to a more fulfilling and meaningful existence. Let's expand further on the significance and implications of Epictetus's quote.
Embracing Stoic resilience. Epictetus's words resonate deeply with Stoic teachings on resilience and inner strength. Stoicism emphasizes the cultivation of an unwavering mindset, resilient enough to withstand life's inevitable challenges. By recognizing that external events are beyond our control, Stoicism encourages us to develop a mindset that remains steady and composed amidst adversity.
The power of perception. Epictetus reminds us that our perception of events shapes our experience of reality. Rather than passively accepting external circumstances as inherently good or bad, we have the power to choose our interpretation and response. Through the lens of Stoic philosophy, we can reframe challenges as opportunities for growth, setbacks as temporary hurdles, and failures as valuable lessons. Taking ownership of our reactions.
While we cannot control external events, we retain sovereignty over our reactions to them.
Epictetus's quote underscores the importance of taking ownership of our responses, recognizing that they ultimately determine our well-being and inner peace.
By cultivating self-awareness and mindfulness, we can consciously choose responses aligned with our values and virtues.
Finding freedom in acceptance.
Central to Stoic philosophy is the notion of inner freedom, a state of tranquility achieved through acceptance of the present moment.
Epictetus teaches that by relinquishing our attachment to external outcomes and embracing the reality of the present, we free ourselves from the burden of worry and anxiety. True freedom, according to Epictetus, lies in accepting the inherent unpredictability of life with equanimity and grace, living virtuously. Epictetus's quote underscores the Stoic emphasis on living in accordance with virtue. While external circumstances may fluctuate, our commitment to virtue, wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance remains steadfast.
Stoicism teaches that true flourishing arises from aligning our actions with these timeless principles, regardless of external conditions.
Practical application. Epictetus's teaching is not merely theoretical but deeply practical. By internalizing his message, we can apply Stoic principles to our daily lives, transforming challenges into opportunities for personal growth and self-improvement. Through disciplined practice and reflection, we can cultivate resilience, wisdom, and moral excellence, ultimately leading to a more fulfilling and meaningful existence. The nature of events. Epictetus begins by drawing attention to the inherent nature of events themselves. Life is filled with a multitude of experiences, ranging from joyous occasions to challenging setbacks. However, Epictetus suggests that these events, in and of themselves, do not possess intrinsic value or meaning. Rather, it is our perception and interpretation of these events that shape their significance. The power of perception. Our perception of events is crucial in determining their impact on our lives. Two individuals may encounter the same event, yet perceive it differently based on their unique perspectives, beliefs, and attitudes. Epictetus urges us to recognize the subjective nature of our interpretations and to exercise mindfulness in how we perceive and evaluate the events that unfold in our lives. Response against reaction. Epictetus draws a distinction between reaction and response. A reaction is often impulsive, driven by emotions such as fear, anger, or frustration. In contrast, a response is a deliberate, conscious choice grounded in reason and virtue. By emphasizing the importance of how we react to events, Epictetus underscores the power of conscious choice in shaping our experiences and outcomes. Agency and control. While we may not have control over external events, Epictetus reminds us that we retain agency over our internal reactions. This distinction between external events, which are indifferent, and our response to them, which is within our control, forms the cornerstone of Stoic philosophy. By focusing our attention and efforts on what we can control, our thoughts, attitudes, and actions, we reclaim a sense of agency and empowerment in our lives. The measure of character. Epictetus suggests that our true character is revealed not by the events that befall us, but by our response to those events. Adversity has a way of testing our resilience, integrity, and moral fortitude. It is during these challenging moments that our character is put to the test, as we have the opportunity to demonstrate virtues such as courage, patience, and wisdom. A call to virtue. Ultimately, Epictetus's quote serves as a call to embrace virtue in the face of adversity. Stoic philosophy teaches us to cultivate virtues such as wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance, which serve as guiding principles in navigating life's challenges. By aligning our responses with these virtues, we not only foster our own growth and well-being, but also contribute to the greater good of humanity. In essence, Epictetus's quote encapsulates the essence of Stoic philosophy, emphasizing the importance of mindful perception, conscious choice, and virtuous action in navigating life's journey. It reminds us that while we may not always have control over external events, we always have the power to choose how we respond to them, thereby shaping our own destinies. Thank you for joining us on this transformative exploration. May we all strive to live with the wisdom, grace, and virtue befitting a true Stoic sage. Until we meet again on the path of enlightenment.